Babysitting is serious business. Emelie stars Sarah Bolger and is directed by Michael Phelan. So guys, first off, I have to give credit to a YouTube channel called Spooky Astronaut. She did a review for this movie, Emelie. I watched it and it was really good, so I thought it's worth giving you guys a review. As you guys know, I predominantly like the horror genre. So anytime I come across a good horror movie, I want to spread the word. And Emelie is an interesting premise because it is about babysitting. And babysitting, I think, is one of the most relatable professions out there for a horror movie. As a matter of fact, Halloween was originally going to be called the Babysitter Murders, because really the premise of babysitting puts the horror right there in your backyard. And that can make for a really chilling horror movie. And Emelie is about this family. They've been married for 13 years and they want to go on a nice little anniversary dinner. So they get a babysitter. And they already had a babysitter planned out, but they didn't really do any kind of background check on her, or they at least didn't check to see what she visually looked like. So this girl, Emelie, shows up, and this is not a spoiler because right at the beginning, you see the real babysitter getting kidnapped/murdered. So I found that aspect refreshing because usually they don't reveal this type of information until later in the movie. But right away in this movie, they set things up. They let you know, hey, Emelie is not a good person. And you are kind of a bird's eye view in the house and you're just waiting for the horror to happen. And many of you might remember a movie that came out in 1992 called The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. And it's actually a very similar premise because it's about a babysitter, Rebecca De Mornay, who lost a child, and it kind of sends her over the edge and she wants to get a child no matter what the cost. So she babysits for this family and she wants to steal their baby. And that's really what this movie is about. Emelie, she lost a child and she wants to find her quote unquote cubby, and she is really out of her mind. She'll do anything to accomplish that mission. And what I liked about this movie is the main character, Emelie, played by Sarah Bolger. She actually does a really good job in this movie. I've never seen her in anything before, but she plays the role quite well. And she's really believable. She doesn't, play it too over the top, but you completely buy it. One scene in particular, and they even show this in the trailer, when she is taking a photo of the 3 children. And before this scene, she kind of played it like just a normal babysitter. But there's one scene where she's telling the child to stop smiling.
All right, stand together. Raise that trophy over your head, but not like you're victorious, like you're gonna smash it on top of her. Sally, stop smiling. Stop smiling.
And then the tone completely changes. And it's really unsettling. I thought that scene was played very well. Also, the children in this are very good, especially the oldest child, Jacob, played by Joshua Rush. He is put in a situation where he has to think on his feet, and the kid's only like 19 years old. And he quickly realizes early in this movie that something is really off with Emelie, and really he has to protect his brother and sister. As far as any cons for Emelie, I would say it's a little bit of a slow pace, but it never really lets go of the viewer, so you're still with it. But it's not like nail-biting, I'd say, up until the last third. And is it the best horror movie of the year? Absolutely not. But like I said, it holds your attention. And it's a really good way to kill, 2 hours on a Saturday afternoon. I actually rented it on Vudu for $5, and it's a relatively new movie. So overall, I'd give this movie a high humdrum. If you're a big horror fan, maybe a purchase worthy, but overall, it's a fun watch. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd, and Drumdum out.